Hey everyone, and welcome. Today, we're going to crack the code on two super important math concepts, HCF and LCM. Now, they might sound a bit like textbook stuff, but trust me, they're the secret to understanding the hidden connections between numbers. So let's just dive right in.
Okay, let's get right to it with a little puzzle. Look at these two numbers, 12 and 18. What's the deal with them? They look kind of random, right? Well, they're not. They've got this secret connection. And today, we are going to figure out exactly what it is. So, to crack this case, we're going to put on our detective hats. We'll look at this mystery from two totally different angles to find the clues hidden inside these numbers. First up, we're on the hunt for something called the HCF. Now, what is that? Well, just think of it like this. We're looking for the biggest possible Lego block that you could use to build both 12 and 18 with nothing left over. The biggest shared piece.
So, HCF, what's that stand for? It's the highest common factor, and that name tells you everything, really. We're searching for the largest number, the highest one, that can divide cleanly into both of our numbers with no pesky remainder.
Okay, so how do we actually find it? It's pretty straightforward. Let's break it down. First, we list out all the factors of 12. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 12. Easy enough. Next, we do the same for 18. That gives us 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, and 18. Now, let's look at both lists. What numbers are on both? We've got 1, 2, 3, and 6. Those are our common factors. And the last step? Well, the name says it all. We need the highest one.
And what's the biggest number on that list? It's 6. So that's our answer. The HCF is 6. That's our big shared Lego block. And just like that, one part of our puzzle is solved. Pretty cool, right?
All right, part one is done. Now for the second piece of the puzzle, the LCM. And this is kind of the opposite of what we just did. If HCF was all about digging inside the numbers, LCM is about building outward from them. We're looking for the first time their paths cross. So LCM stands for least common multiple. This time, we're not looking for the biggest thing inside them, but the smallest number that they both build up to. Imagine you have two people, one taking steps of 12 and the other taking steps of 18. The LCM is the very first spot they'd land on at the same time.
Let's actually try that out. Let's list the multiples of 12. We get 12, 24, 36, 48, and we could keep going. Now for 18. We start with 18, then 36, and wait a second, we can stop right there. Did you see it? We've already hit a match.
Yep, it's 36. It's the very first number, the least one, that shows up in both lists. So the LCM of 12 and 18 is 36. And boom, puzzle solved. We've cracked the code for both HCF and LCM.
But wait, there's more. What if I told you there's a secret handshake between HCF and LCM, a really clever shortcut that connects them in this beautiful way? This is the part that I think is just so cool.
Check this out. The formula is just so simple. If you take the LCM and multiply it by the HCF, you get the exact same answers when you multiply the two original numbers together. Always. This isn't some random coincidence. It's baked into the rules of math.
Don't believe me? Let's test it with our numbers. What's 12 times 18? That's 216. Okay, hold that number. Now, what if we didn't know the LCM? We could just take that 216 and divide it by the HCF we found earlier, which was 6. And what do you get? 36. It's exactly the LCM. It works perfectly. What a great shortcut, right?
So, we've gone through these two big ideas. Let's just do a quick recap and put them side by side so it all clicks into place.
So remember, HCF, highest common factor, is about looking inside the numbers. It's breaking them down to find their biggest shared piece. But LCM, least common multiple, is about looking outward. It's about building them up to find their first shared milestone. They're like two sides of the same coin, really, each telling you something unique about how numbers relate to each other.
Okay, you've seen it all now. You get the concepts, you know the methods, and you've even got that cool shortcut in your back pocket. So you know what that means. It's your turn.
Here we go. Your challenge is this. What is the HCF and LCM of 15 and 20? Try it out. You can list out the factors and multiples, or, if you're feeling adventurous, use that awesome formula we just learned. Go on. You can pause right here and give it a try.
You see, every pair of numbers out there has this hidden story, this little puzzle of factors and multiples waiting to be solved. And now, you have the tools to be the detective. The next step is all yours. Thanks for hanging out with me today, and happy solving.